might be calling a hot route. The give on the option. Shakes off the defender.
Well, it's a good run, good run.
30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Solid 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man,
they might have to fix that. There's just no way.
He fields the punt.
There's no way. Like from the 30, like come on. Even Madden kickers don't fix that.
Inside.
What?
It's Williams. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The sure hands, it's Gilbert. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. That play won't make the highlight
still got
reel,
5.
except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Throwing, Carr, looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football.
Oh, people
nice
got
job
tackled.
seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
I like this.
Quarterback may change this route.
I like the ball.
Running inside.
Oh,
it's Barry. He's going to
line.
lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I've won that battle.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes
I don't know either. Like, what?
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go on the field and make some stops.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Golly.
The run inside. It's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Run the gun on 3rd down, Carr.
Way to play it. Way to play it.
Bring up 4th down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
They boot it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20.
It's not missing goal.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
It's open. Hit him. Man.
A quick pass to the left.
Great tackle again. One guy to beat. One guy to beat again. Eventually, we got to win the one-on-one.
Yeah, and I like the
eventually, we got to win the one-on-one. We'll get it.
See if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Get it out to the supersonic guy.
It's there, though. It's there. Damn, it's there. Okay.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times
man, they're playing good D on it. Well, it's there, though. I like it.
It's off coverage, but you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
This dude, this guy.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going.
I'm about to say, they got some stuff to fix. I ain't even tripping about it.
Completions and force 4th downs.
Oh, I like that kick. That's a good kick. That's a great kick.
He'll feel the punt and take it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they got him down at the 23.
That done.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
That dive was sweeping.
The give is to Williams.
Oh, wow. He blocked said that.
We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Carr to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
NIL stuff,
So they had a chance to talk over this third
I'm scared to use them points.
Open the period.
Oh, shit.
Caught, and he's got through.
Great block.
Past the 20.
Great block.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And he puts through the extra point.
Right. Totally agree.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Oh, yeah, remind me about that.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Extending the play. Unleashes one. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
There he goes. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
Yeah, it was. Yes,
they
it
were
was.
unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure, and will try for a second time in this one. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Low-key pass interference.
On downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Carr throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 20.
That was user, yeah.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, really pay off your defense.
We cannot break the second level.
The ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs. You're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Running inside. It's Barry. And how
I threw that RPO. Why is it not
giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's weird.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on third down.
It didn't register or something.
Good timing on the quick out. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Levin. Shoots it to the left. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than lets it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Oh, that meter.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to
That
get the
meter. Good work.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who
Defense
the
keeping us in the game. We getting smoked
about
on.
doing something there. Goodness gracious. Keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put
You gotta
your
bury
defense
us
in a
now.
bad spot time after time.
Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and we're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Here's a little room there. Past the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Good run, good run.
The extra point here would tie the game.
We need to do something.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a play to finish it, an 87-yard touchdown run. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
You're funny. Let's play ball, please.
Throwing, Carr.
I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it.
It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Wants to throw. It's Carr. Here comes the heat. They make
I like it.
Trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions.
Great
so the
D.
offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Carr from the gun on third down.
Woo.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I needed this.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
Stop.
Because of his
all right, we back
wheels.
in it.
Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Like that, John.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy.
First.
And that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 13 on the play, and the clock stops for the 2-minute timeout.
Take first.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
I only got the RPO in. Damn.
Shows him the stiff arm. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Dropping back, it's Levin. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
That'll work.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you
Lyman, you got to move out the way.
That time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge
play
on the ground.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
It's complete.
Oh, we'll take it.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part is once he gets outside the pocket, you have to play the second play. The first play, everybody had a route to run, but the second play,
take another
it's
5.
a scramble drill, and receiver's going to break and cut and do something different. So it's so annoying. It's frustrating to have a guy like this that can get outside the pocket and do so much damage.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. It's Brown.
Take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're moving now. We're moving.
Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
We're moving, fellas.
Trying to run. It's Barry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere. They're able to make a big-time play.
To the air, it's Levin. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback.
I didn't even see it.
They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Grabs it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Tries it on the sneak. And they go for the sneak on 2nd down.
Yeah, it was a sneak.
Nothing doing.
I got green, but it didn't go nowhere.
That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Got him.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in
the first half. Great play call.
Needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
I don't remember actually.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
All right. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, actually, you know what? I did because I punted first, so it's your ball.
The give is to Williams. Can't get him to the ground. These
a great end to the half.
Start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. So the first half has come to a close.
Great edge the half right there.
The halftime show.
All right. On defense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense, I've got the lead. They've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Here's Carr to throw.
Good D.
Hook up there, incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone.
Oh, so you don't want to jump on that one?
Big reason why they're winning this game.
He'll have enough for the
you just sat there?
Stop him at the 45.
At least try to jump for it.
Just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Carr unloads to the wideout.
Over catch. We'll take it.
Connection.
Take that.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
Just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Irish needing just inches for the first down.
All righty. Get him.
Oh, fire right, trying to convert. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. Third and short, you might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got too many guys on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Carr on play action. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Throwing, Carr.
Linebacker.
Target and complete.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Right.
To the air, it's Carr.
Ooh.
Got his man on the right. And that
pressure.
completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity,
sent some
but the
people.
defense comes up big.
Deep in enemy territory, balls at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. And here they go.
Let's go.
Short. Takes a shot as he throws, and it
I just went man and blitz the rest of those last 3 plays. I was like, all right, we can't go zone now.
Try to throw the football down the field.
We just got to be desperate and go man at that.
Not on the same page.
One-on-one.
No dice. Turnover on downs.
Running back searching for a hole. And I
we got to get out of this.
Back to the 2-yard line, but the
we can't punt on this side. We can't punt too close to the end zone like this.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fights off in the
good run. It
opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line.
I took a risk.
Shouldn't be a surprise.
I took a risk tossing
that. You
that.
got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it. You got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense
Give it to him.
call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying to be physical.
Well, that's all right. At least we can ask.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Sometimes when you play man coverage on the back, man, sometimes your eyes get lost and you start looking at the quarterback. He didn't lose vision on his man. He saw him break. He broke with him, broke on the football, and did a great job getting there and being physical and getting that guy in the ground.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Okay.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
I think blocking's pretty good. He's tripping.
To throw, it's Carr. Going over the top.
We'll take the one-on-one. We'll take the one-on-one matchup. We will take the one-on-one matchup.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling.
0-0 again, quarter. They'll take the one-on-ones.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've done the work to
build
a nice
again.
cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass.
Good work.
Under fire. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Barry.
The run. Takes
29, a gain of 6.
This guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made
one drive to seal it. Come on.
Needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work
I like
out.
that.
We're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well.
Oh, we didn't have to go down.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a
We didn't have to go.
These fans stepping up to help this defense.
We didn't have to go down either.
Try to pick it up on the ground.
Why would he? The blocking. He just blocked me from the first down.
A little bit short of this first down.
Like, move out the way.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going
Please
for
block
their
me
own
from the first
territory.
down. That's wild. Ooh.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Breaks the tackle. Snags it, and there's running room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth
I meant to
down.
throw it.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing
That's
on that
killing
play.
me right now. That was open.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Why did Circle leave? He had green. He's going to go the opposite.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans
That's wild. Like, why would he go inside? No football IQ.
Got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Dumps it off in the flats.
Ooh.
He's going to come up a couple of
That's fine. We're going for that.
First down.
Hey, man, that's
Take it.
a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because
Jeez.
you
That was a
need
good
to
one.
give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the...
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Touchdown.
I was taking my chance. That's all the one-on-one. I was like, all right, we're just going to lob it.
They couldn't catch him.
I didn't even read it. I just threw it up.
Games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do.
One-on-one with Brown. I was like, all right, if he loses, oh, well, turnover on down.
Everything going in their direction.
I know you're bringing some heat.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
It's a big play.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
Let's make this happen, pros. Keep it in front of us. Let's do what you've been doing this half.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Here's Carr to throw. Looking long.
Hey.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
That pass is incomplete.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
He lets it fly.
Oh.
It's caught. Breaks free, and he might be gone.
That's big. That's big.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 3rd down, here's Durham.
We'll take it.
He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. They got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Good pick up there. He gets it out for the first down.
I'm telling you, he ain't going to fumble.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win.
Take it.
He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Still a one-possession game. 6 defensive backs on the field trying to keep it that way here in the fourth. Big guy smells it.
Hell of a catch.
Hell of a catch. The 5, but this offense powering for to score. The Irish use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
Oh, no.
And the field goal unit stays put.
Let's try to go for it.
Deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
What a great stop and a big
because we in practice mode, man. Ain't trying to.
Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
To the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here, and you're asking
no idea
from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation in practice leading up to the big game. It takes timing.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play
still in the game.
They forced the turnover.
Still in the game, even with the 5.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Under a minute to play. They
run it back. I want to switch teams with Oregon.
It's such a good feeling. The best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense. Where I can snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash. One team hoping to make a giant statement. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Hoosiers ready to kick it away first.
All right.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. On the option. He'll pitch it. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting into the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
More play action. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quick release on the RPO.
Oh, good tackle.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Here's more to throw. Takes a hit.
Oh, get it to him.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Fourth down, more. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The Hoosiers take their first time out. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Bringing the heat, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Got a jam one by staying between both.
And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. He wants to go deep.
You gotta turn around.
He's inside the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Could be an alley. Got some room in it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Indiana.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Throwing more. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Motion from the wideout. Snags it and he's open. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Unloads quickly.
The 5.
That defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. And he'll take it in.
Great try.
House it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch.
Try to tap it quick. I saw you outside.
Ability. He has it all.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown.
Ready. Oh.
He'll bring it out. It's Preston. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Calls his own number. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20th to 19-yard line.
Go.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll go play action with
Get out. Why are you? Oh my, what the hell? These guys got backed up from the start.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up. Now we got 7. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the end.
Running inside, it's Richard. Just whittled his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll keep it on the ground. There's a crease.
How are you wishing you
at the 30. Inside the
2 tackles this time.
This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
I don't know what the records are, but Jesse, they are very much in danger. It looks like Derrick Henry playing with a bunch of 6-year-olds out here right now. Just hand him the ball, and he's just doing whatever he wants, however he wants, and putting up some stupid numbers.
He looks like Derrick Henry and Pop Warner. I mean, that's what this is looking like right now. It's ridiculous what we're watching, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. This could be one of the greatest running back performances in the history of college football if he stays in the game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Moore to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Moore from the gun on third down. Fires left. Got his man. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Plucks it out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind them. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the fourth down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
It's acting weird now. I don't know what's going on.
Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second.
It was acting crazy right there.
They're down to one timeout left in the half.
Why not have to worry about it?